Hey y'all, just coming to talk about something kind of silly, but QB is out there, and you see everywhere that people are upset or like not winning their race bets, and I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty simple on winning. I mean, if we review these two matches, it's pretty obvious who's gonna win. I mean, you could see that Calcharo and Cammy have some of the best capabilities in the entire round, right? Camellia can get stacked, and since stacking almost always happens, since they all start at the same place and they have a max of 3 hits or 3 moves, you're never not really gonna stack. And of course, Calcharo, if he's in the back, he gets 3 whole moves. So let's say he gets into the back, gets 3 moves, and another 3 moves, he wins. And I'm gonna be honest, that's actually weaker than all these two. These four, except Cammy. Cammy has probably one of the stronger ones, but Calcharo got very lucky on this stage, and just by like a tiny bit won, right? But let's be honest, Cammy could have won it. Anyone could have won it that last round. I do think it's pretty interesting to see how it's gonna work now, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Um, and then I want to see what's with these ones now, and kind of explain how I pick out my unit that I'm gonna support. Most of the time, I'm probably just gonna pick the ones I want. But look at this: advances 2 extra pads if the last move. Basically, Calcharo. Rant. He advances 2 extra moves if he's the first move. That's a ratio of luck 1 out of 6. Very low percent chance. Same thing here, right? The first time Cantarella passes by the cube, she stacks with them and carries them forward. This can only be triggered once per match. So this basically just means she is poisoning herself and killing herself, so no point trying to help her. Dice will only roll 1 or 3. When other cubes are stacking above, there's a 40% chance to move 2 extra pads. So it could either be 3 moves or 5 moves, which is pretty damn strong if you ask me. If ranked last after her own action, there's a 60% chance. It's very weak, very weak. I'd say Zani's probably the strongest, and Phoebe's got the base 50% chance, whatever. I genuinely think Zani would be the one that you'd push all your buttons into, and you should be able to win. That's either, this is not obviously, what's this currency called? Popularity. This is not popularity advice, right? I'm not telling you who to vote for, but if I were like a human planning on betting, I would expect Zani to do pretty damn well. Because when are you not getting stacked? Of course, there's one thing here, the stipulation of above. So you gotta hope she's like moving last and stuff. I just don't see this being that strong. Only once per match. Rand is the first to move. Advances 2 extra. Whatever. No, not really that great. Not really that great. Really, Phoebe is good. This one's okay. This one's okay. This one's probably the best, if you want to support. But obviously, I'm one of those weirdos that just supports the one I like the most. So I'm going to support Cartithea, even though I know and doubt that it's really going to help anything. If ranked last after own action, I don't care. But I'm telling you, I don't know. But I don't think Cartithea could win. I think Cartithea and Zani are going to have a pretty close match. And then Cantarella might help those two go up. But again, I just don't think this is going to be great. I don't like it when it's matched after turns. But, I think if it's Cartithea, out of these 3, that'll win. Which makes sense. Cartithea is the hyped character. Hyped freaking characters. All 3 hyped characters. You know who else was hyped out there in the first half and won, or got very close? Camellia. Now, I must say, I'm very surprised that Changli and Shorekeeper didn't have better, kits or whatever, but whatever. It is what it is. Can't have everything. But, yeah. I'll be watching this and posting my reaction later. Have a good day, y'all.